Hi guys, it's Hannah and welcome back to the Dyslexic Reader. Today I want to share with you 20 books that I really want to read in 2020. Now there is more books that I want to read this year. I obviously want to read more than 20 books, but there's other books I have in my mind that I want to get to this year, but I do not own them. So there's loads of books that I would like to get to this year, but I'm going to have to get them from the library or try to buy them cheaply somewhere. So I can't guarantee I'm going to get them because obviously the library might not have it or whatever. So I'm just going to stick to books that I own on my shelf that are definitely will be there for me all the time, that I really just need to buckle down and get to this year. First off, I'm going to start with some series. The first series that I want to complete is the 5th season. Now I'm filming this in the second week of January because I'm behind the game. So I've already finished the 5th season, which is the first book in the Broken Earth trilogy, and I enjoyed it. It was a 4-star. There was some issues I had with it, but I really enjoyed it. But I've had this series for quite a while and I just really need to get to finishing it. The next series is also one that I've owned for quite a while and I'm scared that I'm not going to like it. I want to like it so much that I've been putting it off. And that is The Chronicles of Prydain by Lloyd Alexander. These are gorgeous copies. Each one's like a different metallic foiled cover. And as you might have seen, the second book is called The Black Cauldron. And The Black Cauldron is a Disney movie, one of my favourite Disney movies. And this is the series that is based on. It's the name of the second book in the series, so we'll need to see how that pans out. And I just love the Black Cauldron so much that I'm scared I won't like these. But I really just need to get over that fear and just relax and go into them with a positive mindset and try to enjoy them the best I can, because I know I'm more likely to like them as to not. So I really just need to get into it, basically. So I'm putting on this video to hold myself accountable. I'm really going to try to get to the series this year. The next two series are series that I have already started, but I have a couple more left to go and I just really want to finish these series this year. So the first one is Philip Pullman's, what's the series called? I have no idea what the series is called. But anyway, I need to read Tin Princess, which is the third, and Tiger in the Well. It's what's the first one called? Ruby in the Smoke. It's the girl's name. The main protagonist's name is the name of the series, I think. Sally Lockhart. It's the Sally Lockhart series. And they're like Victorian murder mystery kind of type things. The reason why I really enjoyed the first one and the second one, but the reason why I hadn't continued on was there was kind of a plot twist to the end of the second one, which was nothing to do with the murder mystery, which was good, but kind of the overall overarching arc throughout all the books of our main characters, which I thought was a bit stupid. So I'm really concerned going into the third one that it's going to turn out really badly. Not badly for the characters, but it's just not going to be done well. Just because I don't like that kind of the way the story was told, that kind of trope, if you want. But I have heard good things about these, and I really just need to, again, the same with the Chronicles of Prydain, I just need to kind of get over that hesitancy and crack on with it. And then I have 2 books left to finish in the Time Rider series. Well, there's actually a lot more to this series, but I just happened to own the first 5. I'm not sure whether I'll buy more. There's 13 in the series. This is a YA time traveling series, which I have really enjoyed. I read two of Alex Garrow's adult works. I think he only has 2, and really enjoyed them and went looking for more work by him. And the only ones is this YA series, so I thought I would get it just because I loved his writing so much and I have enjoyed it. I'm not sure I would purchase the others, but I might try to hunt them down at the library or something. But I have The Eternal War and The Gates of Rome, which I would like to, just so I could finish off the 5 that I have this year and kind of tick them off the list. And then I believe, oh no, we're not into standalones yet, we have one more series. The next series I really want to read is To Kill a Mockingbird, the Hunger Games series. Not To Kill a Mockingbird. Why did that come into my head? I saw Mockingjay at the side and panicked, I think. Typical me. So, very popular. I remember watching at least part of the first movie when it came out. Can't really remember much. I know the premise because it's out there so much just through conversation and pop culture. I know the premise of these, the names of the main characters, stuff like that. But I have never read them, and I never watched the movies, apart from, I think I read or watched part of the first one at the time when my brother got it on DVD or something, because he really enjoyed the book and he enjoyed the movies as well. So I have these, and it's again just something else that I need to just check off my list and get done. I'm not big into series. I'm not really a fan of the commitment. I prefer standalones. So that's why I have a lot of series on this list, because I just need to, like, this is a lot of books. I just need to, like, get cleared off the to be read pile. So now we're into the standalones. Most of these are just popular books that I've had on my shelf for a while. Like, everyone loves them, so I know they're probably at least okay. And I just need to, again, get them checked off the list. The first being The Book Thief by Markus Zusak. I think most people know what this is all about. And just heard really good things. Picked it up for myself when I saw it cheap, because I knew I would probably like it, because I'd heard such good things. And it's just been sitting on my shelf for years, and I just need to tick it off. The next one, The Night Circus. Heard good things. Found it cheap. Wanted to read it. I've had it for ages. I just need to read it. The next one is maybe not as popular. It is The Golden Age of Missing Lambs by Thomas Bulfinch, and I'm interested a very lot in mythology, especially Greek and Roman mythology, Egyptian as well, I guess. The everyone who talks knowledgeably about myths and legends always refers to Bulfinch, and it seems to be kind of like the go-to text for a lot of these things. And I think he just basically summarizes and just has like all the stories and like how they link together. So it's Greek, Roman and Northern mythology in this, and it just kind of gives you, and like the equivalents, Neptune, Poseidon, all those sorts of things. So it'll be interesting to read this. It's something that I'm really interested in. I'm just worried that it's going to be a bit heavily academic, but I am really looking forward to it. And again, holding myself accountable, I'm really going to try to get this one this year. And my last two, because we've been through 18 books already, believe it or not, that's the series bulking these up, are two massive ones, and I think that's partly pushing me off. The first one is Jonathan Strange and Mr. Norwell. I was really excited for this book when I heard the premise. It is set in the early 1800s, and it is about an English magician and a French magician, and they come into some sort of conflict, I believe. I don't know too much about it, but I remember hearing the premise years ago and being really excited. Again, found it cheap, picked it up, and it's been sitting on my shelves for years, and I still haven't got around to it. I was so close to reading it last year, and literally, like, I was reading one book, and I was like, when I finish this is going to be my next read. And then I watched a video by Olive at a Book Olive, whose opinion I trust, and she had just read it and hated it, and then it completely like threw me for a tailspin. And I didn't really want to go into reading it with her bias after watching her videos of like her thoughts of how it was done. So I wanted to give it a good while to kind of like erase that video from my memory so that I could go in cleanly, and I think I pretty much am there. This is a chunker. I'm kind of feeling a bit of a slump at the minute. I am reading, but I'm reading very little because there's a lot of things going on at the minute. So this is a big book. It's actually not too big size wise, but it's well over 1,000 pages and the text is tiny. So I'm gonna have to wait till I'm like a really like flying through books to tackle this bad boy. And the last one is big too, although not as big, and that's American Gods by Neil Gaiman. Again, picked this up cheap, have been wanting to read it for a long time. I have like a weird relationship with Neil Gaiman, not personally, I don't know the fella, where I'll read one of his books, love it, the next one I'm like, read the next one, I'm like, I hated that was horrible, read the next one, it's okay. I think, well, I really like one, I should give it another chance, and the next one I absolutely fall in love with, and then the next one is terrible. I don't seem to be able to click with him exactly, and it's a bit annoying, but the premise of this sounds good. People said they liked the TV show, but I don't think I'll get that far, but I would really like to read this just because it's one of his more recent books, and I think a lot of the books I've read of his was early work. to see if that changes things. And also, I've never read anything this long by him, and his writing style is just hard to get into, but I'm wondering if I read it, like, you know, if you read the first like 100 pages and then you're into it, you know, the momentum will keep going, rather than if you read a 150 page novella, you'll read 100 pages and you'll get so into it, and then in 50 pages it's over. So you spend 2/3 of it trying to just get into writing style. So hopefully modern, bigger Neil Gaiman suits me better. Fingers crossed. Okay, that's it for today. That is 20 books. I'm going to come back to this video at the end of the year, and if I have not read at least half of these, I'm going to be completely distraught. Because I really do want to get to them, especially those series, and especially the series that I've started, but I just need to finish off. I just need to get to those and get them scratched off the to be read list. So that's us for today. I hope you're all happy. I hope you're all healthy, and hopefully I'll see you in my next video. Goodbye.